Go to bed, pup. Good girl. Thought I'd come on for a bit, just in case any of you guys wanted to chat about anything. See if anybody comes in. Did you want to have some more chicken or something? Or do you want to do those pork buns or something? What do you think?
Maybe just use the chicken while it's hot, or did you want a pork bun?
Yeah, I might have some pork buns or something. I don't know. We'll see. I'll have a think. Yeah. Yeah. I'm just going, oh, is it all hazy? The camera's a bit dirty. Hang on. I'm going to clean it all up. No, puppy. Heidi, go to feed. It's like, see if anybody appears in here. Do you want to let her out, please? Or do they want some food? Probably want a little bit. I don't know if there's some
food.
Huh? Yeah, if you just want to give them like half a cup each. Oh, go on your bed, sweetie. On your bed, dog. How's it going? It says one person's here, so hello. Heidi, be quiet. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. Let's have a nice evening chat if anybody wants to join. So it's the usual time that half my audience was on. Oh my gosh, puppy, so whiny. We'll see if somebody's here. I've just got on here, so we'll see if anybody wants to say hello. If anybody wants to talk about anything. So, yeah, just whatever. Just give them something. That'll be sweet. I need to maybe put a question. I'll put in a question. I don't know what I do here. Alright, we'll see if somebody joins. I don't know, the regulars haven't appeared or anything yet, so we'll see. We'll give it a minute. We had one people's. I can't even say one people. One person. We had one person 3 times, so it's slow. We'll see if anybody. We'll see if the regulars are on this evening. Somebody start the conversation. Hi, my name's Venom. I'll be your waiter this evening. No, I don't know. It's a hard knock life. There's 2 people here. Will somebody say hello? Say hello. Where are you from? How are you? How is life? What is good? Give me some good news. Some bad news. I don't know what's going on. How are we, good people? What's going on? Nobody's chatted yet. We've been on 5 minutes now. We've had about 10 people come and go. Usually it's about 15, 20 people in here and go and chat. But somebody has to speak first. Hello? Hello? All right. I don't do any singing or dancing. I don't have any LED lights. I'm here to help anybody who needs any help in life, mate. A good positive chat. Positive chat. That's what we do here. Away, puppy. Go on your bed, bud. Greetings. Strong spiritual eyes. How are you? There we go. We've got a first chat. How are you, my friend? What is going on? Where are you from? Really, what I do here, man. Man, I shouldn't say man. What I do here, human, on the other end. I hope you're human. Is just have a positive chat about whatever, right? If people need advice, basically. I'm trying to build a community of people who are trying to, you know, help each other in that, you know, move forward and, you know, stay a bit more positive in life. We don't do politics, we don't do religion and stuff, right? We try to have a good, positive evening chat and, yeah, we're just getting started. Could you let him out, please? How am I? Dolph? I'm doing all right, Dolph. How about yourself, my friend? Where are you from? Where are you guys from? I'm over in New Zealand. So, yeah, we just have a... Yep, New Zealand. So, where are you from? Sigma. Oh, I'll take the Sigma. I'll take the Sigma. That's good. Nakia, great to see you, Nakia. I've been sitting here for 5 minutes by myself, Nakia, but we're just getting a bit of a chat started now by the look of it. Pakistan. Oh, beautiful, man. Awesome. How are things in Pakistan today? How was your weekend? You going well? Oh, hang on. I'll just see with the dogs. You all good with them? Yeah. Okay. Sorry, just letting the dogs out. That's okay. Yep, you love New Zealand. That's fantastic, mate. I quite like it here too. I was born here, so I don't. I've been to Australia once when I was a teenager for a holiday, but beyond that, I haven't left New Zealand yet. So I do need to get a bit better travelled, I think, at some point. How's your day? You good? You good, Nakai? Having a good day, mate? Yeah, it's been pretty cruisy here. I did my daily workout on live earlier, so that was the usual 500 push-up stream, and it's usually meant to be 300 push-ups a day, but I did 500 the last 2 days. FIFA World Cup. Oh, okay. Oh yeah, I don't follow any sports and stuff, man. I'm into my motorcycles though, but yeah, I'm more always been like I like to do the thing rather than watch the thing, but it's cool, man. That's cool. And we've got to enjoy something, right? So. You enjoy. Oh, mosquitoes are trying to get me already. Mosquitoes are trying to eat me. You playing some music? Good, man. What kind of stuff do you listen to, Nikai? What's going on? What do you listen to, mate? I've been getting into my sort of drum and bass a bit again, to be honest. And a bit of death metal and stuff, to be honest. My music taste is very all over the place. Jenny, hey Jenny, good evening. How are you, mate? Have you been out on your bike, Jenny? Have you fallen off it yet? It's all very... This new phone, it's apparently meant to be really good in low light, but what it seems to do is it seems to make the image very fuzzy. Does it look okay? It looks very kind of fuzzy on my end, so I just wondered. Yeah, well, most definitely. You see, like, yeah, because they're so big that they're really close, yeah. Takes up a lot of space down there, man, yeah, for sure. Right, for day, you went for a lovely ride. That's wonderful, Jenny. Good to hear it, mate. Good to hear it. Thank you for the compliment there, Beef. You're saying that, like, you know, they're so large that there's, yeah, not much space between. I appreciate the compliment, man. Jenny, can you true my wish? What is your wish, Dolph? What wishes do we have here? Playing music, cleaned up the house, Nakai. That's good. It's always good, like, little bits of progress, right? Like, we've got to have a big clean up here in the house over the next couple of days. Well, hey, off my bed, dog. Hey, you get off here. Cheeky bubby. On your bed, dog. Good girl. Oh, doing some rapping, mate. Dolph said, Jenny, can you true my wish? I don't know what's happening here. Thank you, darling. Did you want to have that lemon drink, that thicker one? I'll just probably have the other one. That's hopefully the other one's like more normal. Jenny is the name of a spirit in my language, or angel like. Oh, okay, interesting. I thought I'd come on for a bit, like I won't do too long tonight, just like half an hour or an hour or something. But g'day, Timmy Wiley. How are you, mate? Hope you're well, my friend. We're just having a bit of a chat this evening. If anybody just like we usually just have a positive chat kind of thing. So that one's normal. The other one was really pulpy. I'll just don't put that SIM card on your phone yet. I'll sort that tomorrow. Recording. Everyone like and sub. Yeah, that sounds good. Thank you very much, mate. As I say, I just do a positive chat, right? We try and talk about anybody struggling with like ADHD, motivation, depression, anxiety, you know, they're being bullied at school or like whatever. You know, try help each other with problems, try aim at improving our lives, right? That's what my channel's all about. So we don't do politics. We don't do arguments about religion or anything, right? We're not here to argue. We're here to build a good positive vibe, right? Positive vibe. That's what I do here. Where are you from? Where are you from, Timmy? Were you here the other day? Have you been here before, Timmy? I'm trying to. Yeah, I know there's a Timothy who has a yellow name. Not sure if I've seen. I don't think I've seen you here before, Timmy. Do correct me if I'm wrong. I'm sorry if my memory is not perfect, mate. You believe humanity is the first religion? Yeah, I think yeah, humanity's gone a long way away from you know, there's all this war and evil in the world, and I think we can you know, we can still carve out something for ourselves, and I'm trying to build like a good channel here, a good community where we can hang out and support each other and stuff, right? Rather than the rest of the world that everybody, you know, all this craziness. Oh, okay, Sergio. I'm not sure what the route. What? Okay, I don't know why we have cry faces to go with that, mate. You are who you are. No, there's no judgment or anything like that here, mate. It doesn't sound like a issue to me, mate. Sounds good. I'm a good person. I try to be, right? I think that's, if you're, you know, if you're angry at, for example, at what they do in the world and all the politicians and government and all these evil things and war and things, you know, be part of the solution, not the problem, right? So we can't control all of that, but we can control our own lives. We can control how we treat our friends, family, what we build for them, you know, what we're trying to create. That's what matters in life, right? So you try and put your efforts into what matters. You have been here before, Timmy. I do apologise, man. My memory can be a bit sometimes can be a bit slow, but yeah, do let me know where you're from again, please, Timmy. I'll try to remember this time. I do try to do my best, dude. I do apologise. The channel's blowing up. So I've met, you know, I've got we've gone up like 600 subscribers in 2 months. So yeah, a lot of people come through. A lot of people. So I'm getting used to where everybody is. Rural Sheepdog Sheep. What a great name. I'm from New Zealand, man. North Island of New Zealand. What are you doing, puppy? You're a menace, you know that? This one. Hey. You're a menace, dog. Hey. Yeah. Can you off now? Your bed, dog. Your bed. So yeah, we'll just have a chat. Northland. Bro, what would be your 3 wishes to a genie? What? That's a heck of a question, man. What would be my 3 wishes to a genie? It's a hard one, man, because everything I'm thinking of, I come back to the answer in my head right now that life is a suffering. You know, you have to go through suffering to be successful. So it can't be anything like make everybody rich or, you know, make money, you know, not matter, everything's free or something. I don't know, man. Can you get off, dog? Hey, go on your bed. What are you doing? Yeah, duff your head into a carpet. That's smart, wasn't it? You're meant to be a German Shepherd, a smart breed, and you do a U-turn and smack your head on a box. And you're like, no. Go on your bed, you idiot. Go on. On your bed, puppy. Oh, come on. Yeah, now you're going to go. Right, okay. Right. Stay there, please. Any major damage? No, I managed to avoid it, thankfully. I was a bit worried about it with the cyclone and that. One second, sorry, guys. Hey, it's enough. Shush. You can have a quick pat. There you go. Have a pat. Have a belly scratch. It's enough. No, it's enough for now. I'll play with you later. You've had enough attention today, I think, dog. Oh. Sleep time. Can I please make a few funny faces? I think my face is pretty funny already. Is that better? Hope that made you feel better. Oi, you, bed. See, I have to use my firm dad voice now. It's enough. It's just the puppy will always keep coming up to me because I'm talking to someone she can't see. So, yep. So, she's learning. She's learning. Where am I from? New Zealand, mate. What about yourself? Only your voice. Bro, what's the saddest thing you've ever faced? Man, you've got the hard-hitting questions, don't you? Saddest thing I've ever faced. Probably friends' funerals, man. Probably, don't say mirror. That was good. That was good. I like that. Tell her that was very good. Good morning, Shani. How are you? Jenny's 3 wishes for Jenny: end all disease, world peace, and wish for more wishes. Yeah, I think the first wish with the genie is, of course, wish for infinite wishes, right? You know, every time I make my first, every time I make a wish, it's my first wish of my 3 or something. You know, you can work around it. You know, try confuse the genie, try trick him into it. You know, see, you know, once the deal's done, you're all right. You're pretty safe. Tauranga, oh, awesome, bro. Yeah, I bought my truck from down Tauranga ways not long ago. So yeah, I hadn't been down there for a long time, but no, it's quite nice down Tauranga now. Quite like it. Hang on, we got some mosquito power. We're just gonna problem solved. See, I'm about solving problems on this channel, right? Solve the problem quickly, move on. You know, moving the notebook. Oh yeah, I think I stored it a long time ago. I look like your dad. All right. How'd you find me? Am I right? Oh, yes, we've done it. My beard is finally long enough. Look, someone asked if I'm related to Abe Lincoln again. I wondered. See, this is how I measure my beard length, right? So when it's short, people say I look like one of the Jonas Brothers. Then it gets a bit longer, and everyone goes, 3 years Dagestan, 3 years Dagestan at me. And now I've grown it just long enough that it's like Abe Lincoln. We're back to the Abe Lincoln comment. So in about a week, I'll trim it, and we'll go through the cycle again. It's good. Let it all work out. He left for milk about 6 or 7 years ago. Yeah, I was going to say something like that, but I thought I'd be, you know, I was trying to be pleasant, man. I was trying to have a good, positive conversation. We have positive conversation here. We stick to positive conversation. See, Jeannie, we got people saying good things. Climate cool there. Oh, it depends on the season, my friend. It's a bit quite humid heat in New Zealand usually. Jenny, I always thought if you wish to have never-ending money, you could solve the rest of the world's problems easily. Possibly, but there could be some evil people in the world. As soon as you have all the money, that they change the currency, that money's, you know, now they buy everything in bottle caps or something, and you have no bottle caps. I don't know, man. It's a changing world. If you were a dude, you'd have an epic long beard. You reckon, Jenny? You reckon I should keep growing out on it just gets very patchy. I don't know, mate. I was about to trim it today. I was going to just square it all up a bit, but g'day. Linksview, good to see you, mate. How are you? So the result is you, jackpot. Is that what you're saying? Public service announcement, jackpot. Public service announcement. Don't F your cousin. This is the result. Is you making your stupid comments? It's your account, right? You've set like, are you on some kind of list where you have to come and tell us that's your parents, or like that's the first thing you have to say when you enter a room, right? So we're all aware and can decide if we want you around us, right? Thanks for letting us know, man. Don't vape, get drunk. No, I gave up alcohol about 2.5 years ago, man. It just was destroying my life. Just got back from overseas. G'day, Roddy. Have you tried? I see what you tried to do there. All right. Not new to the internet, mate. Good, nearly. You nearly had that one, Roddy. You nearly got that one. Off dog. Sugar daddy. Yeah, yep. Yep, that's my role with my missus. Sugar daddy. Football throw. G'day, mate. How's it going? Have I been to any other country? I went to Australia when I was like 13, but no, not overseas since. I have been considering it. In the next few years, I'll definitely think I need to. Why can't I understand your accent? Win some, you lose some, my friend. I don't smoke. Hello, old cobber. How are you? How long have you had? Matu. Not sure what that word myself, to be honest, mate. Hope I didn't say it. See, that guy might have got me with a word I shouldn't have. I know. Matua is like elder. I'm trying to hang on, mate. My memory's not the best. I've had head injuries and stuff, right? Like off motorcycle crashes, right? So I do try my best here, guys. I'm far from perfect, all right? Just so everybody is aware, I'm far from perfect. There's a lot I don't know. I just try and help where I can with depression and stuff for people. You know what I mean? I'm just here to be a good vibe on YouTube. We don't do politics and that, but beyond that. So I'll just double check. I'll see if I learn something. Matu. Commonly translate to matter, substance, essence, or gist in Tarot. Physical context. You just go physical material, chemical components. Parent. Matua is parent, father, or man important. So yeah. I was making sure I had that right. Yeah. I don't know, mate. In Maori, it's about matter and substance, mate. I'm googling. It's right there. This phone's screwed, but I read chat off it sometimes. Hang on, I'll show you. Matu. Commonly that translates to matter, substance, essence in Maori. It's a Maori word. So I don't get what you're saying, bud. Not sure what you're saying there, my friend. Anyway, so I'm on here to help people who like need help, right? I'm on here to help people with ADHD and stuff, right? Or problems in their life, right? They're looking for some advice or whatever, or they're just trying to get away from all the politics, religion, craziness of the world, right? We try and have a good positive chat here, guys. So if you want to contribute to that, you're more than welcome. That's what I did afterwards. Okay. I'm guessing it's something to do with cactuses. Cactus jack-offs here's blooming jokes. Plastic, fantastic. Hi, how's you? Much love from Scotland. Much love to you too, mate, from New Zealand. Sorry I'm missing your message here with all this stupid questions. I'll just read past them, it's alright. I'll focus on the good comments. You look like Ben Affleck. Is that a good thing or a bad thing? Let me know. Your phone looks like the Matrix trying to get through. Neo, are you there? Yeah, the scrolling there, 00100, you know. Yeah, there we go. Yeah. I built the entire channel on that phone, Jenny. Like reading out the chat messages and modding for other channels. That was the state of my phone for the last few months. So I did all right. As I say, you make do with what you got, right? You make do with what you got. You make it work. There you go. But yeah, and good news, the cabin survived the storm well. So we'll continue to press on with that as I can. Do have other things to get on with. Don't sweat it. How you going anyways? You go, yeah, I'm going all right. I'm going all right, man. Just flowing along. Bit of challenges with the storm and stuff. But, you know, day by day, just a little each day of progress, man. 1% better every day mentality, right? Just try and just keep on swimming, Dory, all that stuff. Why don't I have a super chat? I'm too new to YouTube, man. I don't have any monetization yet. So in another, in a wee while, maybe 6 months or so, I should have that. Maybe a couple of months. We'll see. The more you watch, the sooner I can have that. I'm skinny. Thank you very much. I've worked hard at it. I'm glad you didn't come in here and say, you're obese. Oh. Make do with what you got. That's exactly it, Jenny. You know, like everybody has different circumstances and stuff, right? Some people are very fortunate. Some people, you know, they grow up in Malibu or something, and, you know, get themselves a beach house and, you know, college paid for and all these wonderful things, you know. Not everybody has the same advantages, right? So it's good to be understanding of other people. Another 500 hours you can monetize. That's fantastic, Link. How long have you been at it, Link? I think you said it was about a year to get the 500 subs you just got, right? Something like that. With your channel. I love it. Everybody check out the Links View Acres channel as well. I love his channel. What he does is he goes around, he mostly works on tractors on his videos. Old Massey Ferguson tractors. He's down in South Canterbury. He feeds some chickens on his live, and there's cows. There's goats and things, yes. Animals. Yeah, Links View. I don't know if I told you, but yeah, the channel to check out was Urban Rescue Ranch. If you want to see I think he's in Florida. He comes across as a very Florida man, but yeah, Urban Rescue Ranch on YouTube. He's pretty funny. Has like emus, kangaroos, bit of everything, and makes quite funny videos out of it. Hi Noah, how are you, Noah? Noah Vasquez. I think it's Vasquez, right? I've watched enough movies where I've heard the names like Vasquez and stuff. I think I've got that right. I'm doing good. Can't wait to convert your shit out back into a chicken coop. Fantastic, Jenny. Yeah, I need to build a chicken coop soon. But yeah, Jenny, if you haven't seen Link's channel, please do check it out. Links View Acres. OG channel was 2007 2023. Made this channel 2024. Wicked, man. I mean, I think your channel will do real well in future, bro, as people just enjoy the vibe. And once people know you exist, like, we enjoy coming to watch you, man. I've unfortunately missed you this evening if you're on. We're out getting grocery. We've been robbed at the supermarket. Nobody robbed us, just paying the money. Yeah, so that was interesting. Fairview Scots in New Zealand. Yeah, I knew one years ago. I had a Scottish fellow I knew a long time ago. But I've met the odd one over the years for sure. But no, I used to ride with one of them on like group rides and that, and he was known as Mick Jim. Yeah, he was like the token Scotsman of the ride. He was a funny fella. Welcome to my chat, says Kane. Yeah, it's your chat now. Yeah. Kane runs the chat now. He's in charge. I'll just go to sleep and go have a lay down. So what was the story last night? Hey, should I tell the story about what I said in my sleep? Apparently, because you guys know some of the people here will know I take the piss and I do accents like Borat and stuff, and I will say stuff as well like, my name's Jeff. In the middle of the night last night, in my sleep, do you know what I did? According to her, that's the eyewitness. According to her, I woke up in the middle of the night, sat up, and then went, my name's Jeff. And she was like, what the fuck? And then I just went back to curled up and continued to sleep. So apparently that's what's going on in my head, which I never used to do, right? But now streaming and that and making all these jokes, apparently I'm having some kind of dreams about stuff and I say in the channel. Oh, Jesus, bro. You need to go outside. Time to type that crap in people's channels. You need to go outside, mate. Hi, Venom's wife. You're going chickens here. Link, stop it. Shh. Stop. No, Link, no. Shh. We're just fucking scrolling through YouTube yesterday. And twice I hear in the corner. I'm like, it's a chicken, isn't it? She's like, yeah. And then 2 hours later, she has a specific laugh, like a cute giggle when she sees a chicken on a video. So yes, we're very much going to end up with bloody chickens. Right. See, who knows why? What is my favorite band? Well, that's a hard one. I always liked like Deftones and stuff, man. Deftones is a band I like quite a lot. Do I take music requests? Nah, I don't play any music on here that could be copyrighted, dude. I don't quite understand why people ask on channels for music requests and stuff. Like at any time you can just go on YouTube or YouTube Music and just look up the song you want to hear. So I don't understand why people request it in someone's chat and then want the person to play it. Just go online and play it if you want to hear it. Deftones is valid. I think so, man. Yeah, good old Deftones. I mean, I've listened to a lot of stuff over the years. A bit of everything. I do like my sort of drum and bass and stuff. But, it goes sort of Rammstein all the way to Enya. Like we're talking like Lamb of God, Sepultura, stuff like that, and then we go up to sort of Enya, you know. Bit of everything, man. Bit of everything. Oh, Jenny, making me jealous, Jenny. What age am I? I'm 39 next month. I'm getting old, and I'm less than a month. Just over a month. I'm 39, so I'll cherish my time. Better start building a coop, mate. Yeah. I was planning a bit about it. Link, I'm trying to decide. You know, obviously I need to get some mesh and all that stuff, all chicken wire and. You love Enya too, mate? Oh yeah, share good music with the masses. Well, if you want to do that, bro, you can do your own channel. But the problem is like they'll pull you down for doing it because like if you play anything copyrighted, but you know there are some streamers who do that, and then occasionally their stream gets pulled down. But you can't monetize that way or anything like that, right? Live for concerts in your younger days. I'm trying to think what concerts I've been to. I went to Michael Jackson came to New Zealand or something, and I think my parents got tickets when I was about 10 years old or something, 10 or 12. I would have seen Michael Jackson perform. I went and saw the Foo Fighters in Auckland a few years ago. Copyright laws are stupid. Yes and no. I mean, you know, if you make something, you want to be paid for it, right? If you want to be paid for your work. Concerts for life back in the day. Yeah, we were usually out BMXing and stuff. I never got too much into like autism and ADHD. I wasn't exactly keen for big crowds and being social that often. I'm a bit better with it these days, I think. I'm pretty chill with it, but yeah, growing up I wasn't so much. I was usually out doing something crazy in a home built go kart, you know, like a soapbox derby kart going down a hill. Right, we used to make up that kind of stuff. A lot of dumb stuff on BMXs, skateboards. I don't know, causing chaos, sneaking onto the golf course when we were kids, and you know, going smashing balls around, and we were out causing mayhem for the neighbourhood, pretty much. Need to drink less, but I live alone and feel bored and lonely on the evenings. How can I get out? Replace it with a better hobby, man. Replace it with something that's serving you positively, because being alcohol is literally poison. Like when people say, that's what got me to stop drinking is, you know, when people say alcohol is poison, that's how it's actually processed in the human body as a poison. So you slur your words, you stumble your speech, you know, you're not as reserved and you say things you wouldn't normally say and things like that. It's because your body is shutting down systems. So that's what got me to stop drinking, right? It's not like a drug that's like giving you something, you know, dopamine or something. It's just literally poisoning you. So I'd suggest, man, find a hobby, maybe something you did when you were younger, right? If you went to, like, I was in an RC car club for a while doing drifting, remote control cars and stuff, right? A lot of guys in their, like, you know, 30s and stuff doing that. And yeah, you know, it's what you want to do with your time, man. Shreyas, no. Say hi, Alex M. Luxembourg. Luxembourg extro. I guess that's meant to mean. I see gigs now. Son of Arnold for 25 quid. Yeah, big money now, big money. Big money. This is for live. What if you like drinking and playing video games? Oh, who doesn't, man? Who doesn't, right? Who doesn't like drinking and playing video games? But it's about, you know, you've got to have some self-control in life and understand what's harming you and what's hurting you, you know? There's a lot of things people like doing, but it doesn't mean it's a good freaking idea. You know what I mean? Like that's chasing comfort, right? That's chasing just pleasure and fun. It's not anything difficult. Well, yeah. Your life will pass you by with that, right? So there's plenty of fun, bro, plenty of distractions, but it's you know, it's not serving you. Like video games you can put a lot into. Like I used to put a lot of time into video games, and like I don't have the account anymore, like 14 hours a day for 5+ years of playing just Forza Motorsport and Call of Duty. I don't even have the account anymore. I changed the password and threw myself out of it, and just got rid of everything. Am I a truck driver? No, I'm more of a car mechanic from home. I work on Nissans. How am I, Luxembourg? Yeah, I'm alright, man. Bit of a long day, bit of a tiring one. Did 500 push-ups on live yesterday. So I do a live stream on here in the morning where I'm doing workouts and stuff, right? So I did 500 push-ups yesterday and I did 420 today. Are you reading the chat? Yep, I try my best. I do try to read the chat. Did you say anything else before that? Where are you from? I'm from New Zealand. Sorry for missing your message there, 1,000. New Zealand, mate. Looks like a caravan. Yep, I'm in a caravan while I'm building a garage and a like a cabin, like small house to live in, right? So I'm in the midst of that at the moment. We've got the building wrap at the moment, so get some cladding on it soon and keep on going. We're getting there. Jesus loves you. Thank you very much, mate. I'm sure Jesus loves you too, my friend. What I do need to get off here at some point before just in case Dennis comes on, but it should be. I don't think he'll be on tonight, will he? Oh no, it'll be Monday morning for him, won't it? Yeah, okay. Yeah. I'll be heading over to Men of Action later, but that's over an hour away, so we'll just chat for a bit. Hello, bro from India. Hello, India. Hope you're well, mate. How are you going, Benny? Where are you from? Where are you guys from? V8 Dreams is okay. V8 Dreams, tell me more, mate. Do you like your? You asked if I'm a truck driver. You V8 Dreams. Oh, maybe you thought I was in the cab of a truck or something, eh? Well, V8 Dreams. What are you into, man? You like what V8s do you like, bro? Tell me something. Are you like from Aussie, New Zealand, or something? V8 Dreams. I need more information here, bud. Tell me something. I don't watch sports, man. I don't watch sports. I've got so much going on in my own life. I'm trying to build my life, man. So yeah, I don't have much time to watch. It's a lot of what my channel's sort of about is focusing on your own life. But I'm not against anybody, enjoying something as a hobby. But just yeah, I used to waste a lot of time video gaming and stuff. So I'm easily distracted with my ADHD. So that's the thing for me is I don't really watch sports much because I'll get way too. I'll start watching them too much. Thoughts on motorcycles? Love them. I've been riding for 26 years. I like motorcycles more than cars. So I have a ZX14 Kawasaki, ZZR 1400, ZX14, and CBR 1000 Honda for the racetrack. So I do quite a bit of that. How am I? Michael Burrows, who's not the Michael Burrows I knew from school. How are you, Michael Burrows? How are you, mate? Good to see you. Casually living the best life. That's it, man. I got out of the city about 15 years ago, man, to pursue a life in the country, mate. It's getting very hot in here. I'm going to let mosquitoes in, but it's too hot. And if I put the fan on, the fan bearing was whistling, and then everybody will leave the chat because my fan goes all the time. So, yeah, great. Thanks. That's fantastic. That's what we like to hear. So that's what we do here, guys. Just anybody who's joining, we have a clean, good, positive chat. No politics, no religious arguments. It's all about people who are trying to make their life better, right? We're trying to have good lives, good times, right? We're trying to aim up. Dexter, what up? Oh, okay. I've heard of the show Dexter, but I haven't watched it. Nobody, mate. Am I killing tonight? I'm killing people with kindness, mate. No. Siddharth Shorts, no, man. I don't. Sorry, don't know the name. I've been growing out my hair for a year. Should I get a haircut? Up to you, man. Sounds like if you're thinking about it subconsciously, maybe you want to change, right? You're going, I've been growing my hair out for a year. Oh, should I get a haircut? So is it like you want a haircut, or maybe people are making comments at you about it? What do you want to do? So it's your life, man. Live your life, bro. Love from Lucknow, India. Hello, Anushka. Hello. I'm on to you, Dexter. Do I have a laboratory? Ooh, what is this? Thank you for asking. Thank you for asking. There was a two option question there. I do appreciate it, mate. Growing yours out for a long time, I rock. You love it. Yeah, I'm weighing up if I grow the beard out a bit longer, if I get rid of it. We're at the stage earlier in the stream. We're back to me being called Abe Lincoln. So when I shave my beard, everyone says I'm one of the Jonas Brothers. Then we go through a stage where it's a little bit more sort of chin strap penguin-y, a bit shorter. And everyone goes, 3 years Dagestan. And now today we've hit the point where I know it's long enough somebody called me Abe Lincoln. So I know it's the loop on YouTube, and then I'll shave it again. We'll go through it again. Can you do a backflip? No, most definitely not. I admire anybody who can, but if that. Cool, man. That's a lot of an identity you got there. Make sure I'm not missing. Do you bathe in a river? No, I bathe in a shower. What time is it in New Zealand? It's just coming up on 7 p.m. on Monday. Yes, I do have rotten teeth, mate. Look after your teeth. I'm going to pin that comment because that comment is so good. I'm not unable to focus on studies. How to focus on that? If you're unable to focus on studying, if you can't focus, don't sit there and strain your brain and try. Just have a break. Go over tea, maybe walk outside. You know, you're not going to gain anything straining, right? So you can go and you can reset your mind. Go do something you enjoy for 15, 20 minutes. Reset. You can't study in a heightened state, right? So bring yourself calm. Just say to yourself, you know, if I'm going to have a tea or something and relax, then I'll get back to it soon. And, you know, you come back with low pressure. Be kinder to yourself would be the core answer there, my friend. Say deck. Yes, I've been building a deck on the side of my cabin, and soon I'm going to stain my deck. It's quite a big deck. Yeah, it's a nice straight deck that I've been building for my cabin. Okay, well, Ghost Rider is the one interrupting the chat a wee bit too much there, so you can be permanently hidden. All right, anybody else? As I say, guys, I'm on here to give my time to try and have a decent conversation and help people out, right? By saying this stupid stuff, you're taking space away from me being able to read people with genuine problems, right? Like, I do like to have a laugh, like I pinned a good funny comment, but, you know, filling up with a lot of crap is just, you know. Yeah, the joke's over there, MTB. The joke's over, mate. We've leaned into that enough now, all right? Just carry on. Anything, don't worry, you can always. Okay. What about a front flip? Seen those green birds in Kiwi Island? They walk and stuff. They don't fly. I forgot what they're called. A Kiwi bird. A Kiwi bird. I don't know if they're green though. Come live daily. Yeah, I'm live every day, man. I do a workout on here every day. I do at least 300 push-ups live every day on YouTube, and we just have a good positive chat. Okay, I look like a singer. Apparently, I think I look like me, guys. I think I look like me. That's the conclusion of all this, is I look like me. But okay, apparently everybody. It's interesting that everybody from all these different places on the planet, they're like, you look like this, you look like this. I'm just me, mate. My positive thought for the upcoming week. Nothing good ever came of negative thinking and overthinking. You can't make good long-term decisions in a heightened emotional state. You can't overthink your way out of a problem. So think about solving problems and taking action rather than living in the problem. The last Neanderthal? Oh, only second to you, mate. You wish you could live in my cave with me. But the end time's coming. What have we got? Does anyone remember? Nope, I don't remember. How many push-ups can you do in a row? I think I've done like 34 or 35, man. It's not something I've really trained at. I usually just do 10 at a time. Push-ups. I do 300 minimum every day in the morning. But yeah, we're just having a chat now. Where do I live? New Zealand, mate. How to fix procrastination. Very similar to the last answer, man. So you've got to understand that the overthinking, the thoughts that are making you procrastinate, the distractions, the thoughts in your head are not who you are. You don't have to listen to the thoughts in your mind. That's not actually you. The thoughts come and then there's emotions, and then you just sort of decide what action you're going to take. So when you have the thoughts of, making excuses and that, you need to understand that's the old you. That's the procrastinating you. Your whole lifetime has all this information of all the things that are making you procrastinate, self-doubt, all that, right? So you're trying to create a new you and new evidence. So you can't create that with old thinking, right? You can't have all your old thoughts that held you back in the way of you moving forward. So you can't rely on the thinking you're having, because that thinking has made you who you are, and you're procrastinating. So if you want to not procrastinate, stop thinking, put your shoes on. And my best advice with that really is I'm going to put 5 minutes at it. I'm going to put 10 minutes at it. And you can change task, right? You don't have to go, I'm going to have to go do the whole thing. Sometimes I won't even work on the thing. Like if I need to work on a car and I'm being lazy and it's a bit messy around it, I'll go in the night before and I'll go, I'm going to spend an hour just cleaning and putting tools away and getting organized, right? And then that means I can walk in there and just work on it, right? So it's about having systems and habits, and being a bit kinder to yourself as well, right? Lower your expectation of yourself. If you spend 10 minutes on it, that's better than procrastinating and overthinking, right? That's and the other thing with procrastinating, bro, is if you have something you should be doing and you're going to have to do it anyway, you're only costing yourself. You're only costing your future. You might as well just get it done. Because say you do it now or you do it in a week, and it's like, well, you've got a week of worry and stress, and I'm lazy and self-hatred or whatever because of that. Whereas if you just get it done now, you're free and clear, right? I like what you're doing with your channel. We need more positivity. Thank you very much, Jake. That's it, man. That's what I wanted to try offer to the world here. Good positive chat. Can you give me confidence so I can do a backflip? Yes. Get on a friends did it as a kid. I never tried to do a backflip as a kid, but get a trampoline on hand. Have a mate with a mattress ready is all. Just like a piece of foam or something to catch you, and then you can bounce on the trampoline. And if you're going to land on your head, a mate can throw, a couple of mates can throw a few pillows under you or something so you don't smack your head through the wires. Or you can practice them into water, like go, if you're near some water, you can go to a wharf and, try flip off the wharf into the water, for practice. Might be a good start, man. Get used to the rotation and that. Foam pits as well. A lot of people, saying as you say, you're a mountain bike guy and you want to learn a backflip. I'd suggest, like, back in our day, bro, we didn't have anything with foam pits and stuff. Whereas these days, you can just whoop into a foam pit. If you only rotate halfway over and land on your head, you're going to go into blocks of foam. So I'd see if there's anything like that in your area. That's why I never tried backflips and stuff. Is we didn't, we were backyard kids. We didn't have foam pits available. We didn't have, anything like that. So that'd be my suggestion, bro. Oh, somebody said hi, Venom there. It's just Bobby. Hi, Bonnie. Bobby, not Bonnie. Why did I say Bonnie? Bobby. Bobby Joe Ashton. Great to see you, Bobby Joe. Bobby Joe. Great to see you here. God loves you, bro, and the world will hate itself. Set yourself apart. Yeah, well, that's what I do here, man. Is we set ourselves apart from the rest of the world, all the evil and all this craziness, right? I don't want it in here. This is a place people can come to get away from all that. We have a good chat. We think positive. We try and move forward. Yoga or gym or what to stay fit? I just do push-ups, man. I'll be doing a push-up stream in about another 14 hours or so. So if you do want to sub to the channel, man, if you go to the channel and put all notifications on, it'll tell you when I'm live for my workouts. So I do that every day. I do 300 push-ups on here. So there we go. 300 push-ups, Right. There we go. Right. There's some muscles. There's some muscles for you. I mostly do it for mental health though, guys, with the push-ups. It's more of a dopamine thing for my ADHD and stuff, right? The muscle is it's been a bit of game there, so can't complain. How long can I do a plank? Oh, probably like 3 or 4 minutes, but I'm not very good at that yet. Blast the song. No, I can't play any music on here, bro. Things copyrighted. And, you're being disrespectful to the chat. All the other people in the chat, they want to do nice talking. I can't play the song for you, just for you. There's no special request today. Only order I make for you, cream of samyang guy. I can't do more than 20 push-ups in a row. Yeah, it's like I can get up to like 35, man. I like to pause sort of each 5 slightly helps. Also, to build up the number of the push-ups, you can go like slower on the way down. So you can explosive up, then take 2 or 3 seconds to go down. So maybe you only do 10 reps of that, right? Or 5. Do that real slow, and that's what's going to help you increase the numbers. I'm a bit slack with it. I don't do it enough, really. But, do try join for one of the workout ones, bro, and we can talk about it. I can show you some stuff then and some other stuff, man. So, yeah, we can do that on a push-up stream, mate. I've got a whole heap of shorts. If you guys want to check them out, I've been doing a whole heap of editing and CapCut and stuff, and trying to learn editing a bit better. So do like and comment on the shorts I've put up that you like. I've been sort of just throwing a whole heap of stuff out there, right? And I'll see what people prefer, right? Got to listen to the audience, right? Got to listen to the audience. I can't make content like for me or what I'd like, right? It's like what reaches other people. That's quite a hard thing to do because like, I'll try and edit something and I'm trying to make it, it's about you guys, but I'm like doing a workout and it's really hard to sort of like convey that like I'm not just trying to show off and I'm trying to, I'm trying to help people and inspire people and stuff, and it's very hard to find that balance. What's my diet like? Just curious. Mostly steak, eggs, bacon. Everything's fried in butter. I keep carbs low. Usually I'd say I don't eat any bread, but we got some bread tonight and a cooked chicken. But like bread for me is like once every few months, right? So avoid bread, potatoes. I don't eat any vegetables. Haven't done vegetables for like 15 years, man. Thoughts on vitamins and supplements? I think they can help some people. There's definitely a lack of nutrition in food these days, right? With all the modification they do to food. Like they engineer the seeds for tomatoes overseas, and they'll hybrid them between the most colourful tomato and the one with the most shelf life, right? So they can ship them across the planet. They don't get as much waste, but the cost of that is you've got a tomato that has half the nutrients of an heirloom tomato, right? So like this is where supplements can start to come into play, right? But there's also a strong argument for, across time humans have grown up in many different places, achieved many things, and there's a lot of places you can't grow certain things, right? And those people have been in good health and done well and stuff, right? I've swapped out the energy drinks for these. If you're in New Zealand, they sell them at supermarkets and stuff. And that is pure juice. There's no sugar, there's no added water, there's nothing. It's literally, it says on it, it's raw, uncooked, cold pasteurized, cold pressed, no added water, no added sugar, no preservatives, nothing. And that's a litre. And that's cheaper than 2 energy drinks. It's like $6. It's an apple juice base with lemon, ginger, and honey. So I find the ginger really helps with like brain fog, with that tiredness. It's quite a zing to it with the lemon as well. The juice is still in plastic. Man, you can't win them all, eh? You can't win them all. I don't think I need to worry about, I'm like having a clean juice, right? So I don't need to be worried about what bottle it's in. I'm not like a health freak. I'm just, I need advice how to stop a very hot chick from becoming a lesbian. Yeah, let her do it. She'll come around later, Maybe then you'll get, she'll bring a friend over as well. I don't know, man. Whatever, play it. Just play it cool, man. What advice am I meant to give these? Join. Is she a sorority girl? You could be. It could work out well for you in the end. Sometimes you just need to, let things go, and it'll come back to you if it wants to, right? If it's meant to be yours, what's meant to be yours will always come to you, right? Or for you, or something. AI. Yes. Today's lesson is about being a human. I am a human. I do human things. I do human things like all of you. I am a human. So good looking. Thanks, mate. I'm sure you are too, mate. I hope you say that to yourself in the mirror too there, Chris. I hope you say to yourself, I'm so good looking. You are who you are, mate. Enjoy yourself. Not too much, but enjoy yourself. As I say, guys, I do have a sense of humour here, but I am here to answer serious questions if anybody has any. Oh, hang on. We're just going to have to ban somebody here. Hang on. Okay, that's all the attention you're going to get. Alrighty. Mark 1. Okay, man, thanks. Yep. Yes. What's meant to be yours will come to you, man. Walk on your path in life, do what you want. You can't force anybody like you're some hot chick or something, whatever, man. Just go about your life, man. Don't get hung up on one person when like nothing's happening yet or something. You worry. I'm sure if that's the things you're worrying about, I'm sure you've got a lot of years ahead of you in life. You're probably 15 or 16 or something, right? You're probably just stop thinking with the small head, mate. Think with the big head. Always think with the big head, mate. It's a lot smarter. The small one's not that bright, bro. It will get you into all kinds of trouble. Has brain size of squirrel. Where am I from? I'm from New Zealand. Do I like Vegemite? No, I was never really a fan of Vegemite or Marmite myself. That's blasphemy to say in New Zealand, but I am me. You're an American? America. Hey, Creator, great to see you, mate. Sandy, did I miss anything else here? This is why I do have to touch your ears if you're not AI. Are you in a boat? No, I'm in a caravan, my friend. Boats and hoes. We're on a boat. I'm on a boat. Boats and hoes. It's all going downhill, isn't it, chat? But as I say, we will keep a good vibe regardless, so I can handle these. Are you a wannabe male? Are you? And you come in here saying stuff like that. It's a pretty bitch-ass thing to say. Just saying. What's your favourite? Come on, man. Cartoon, you were doing so good. You were doing so good. We tried prestige worldwide. See? Cosmic got the joke. Cosmic, you have to sub now, please. Cosmic, after joke, you understood. You need to join the chat. There'll be so much room for activities. There's room for everyone. Cosmic, so I hope you are subscribed there, guys. Oh, it's going busy. Holy crap. My chat doesn't usually go this fast, guys. You're making me famous. Make sure you hit that like button. What do I think about the situation in Iran? I think it's sad that the world goes that way, man, but I'm not going to focus on it. I focus on things within my control, man. That's what I'm all about on this channel, is building our own life. We can't change world politics. There's evil people in the world, man. The world is a crazy place. You know what we can do is we can sit here, we can have a positive conversation, we can forget about all that, and we can, try and aim up, try and have a good vibe, man, and get away from all that. So maybe don't feed it on people's channels, right? None of us can do anything about it. You're asking about that like you care about it, but man, just if all you can do is comment it in my chat, it's pretty pointless, isn't it? Okay, hang on. Cartoon Madness, sorry, mate. I thought you were alright to begin with, but you can have a permanent ban. I don't piss around here, guys. Like, I'm not going to time you out in this kind of situation. Like, if you go too far, some people will time out, but some people are just saying ridiculous stuff. I will just boot you out the door. Understandable. I was just curious. I welcome curiosity here, mate. We have a good chat. 20 watching. Yeah, it goes up and down, mate. It can get pretty crazy in here. It's got crazy the other day. Need some advice for stopping. I can't really say that word on here. Rimuru Tempest. Okay. Need some good advice for stopping that. I can't stop it. Get a girlfriend. Yeah. Go. Stop doing that inside and go and improve yourself. Maybe hit the gym a bit, scrub yourself up a bit. Maybe a nice bit of folded tissue in the pocket to make it look nice, and tie, a little bow tie maybe. Whatever you feel suits you. Be yourself. You've been sub, mate. Awesome, Cosmic. I do remember you. I think that's what I said last time. Did I get hit bad by the weather, Stasi? No, I managed to be alright. Yara, I don't know what we're saying cap about. You have to be a bit more specific. But yeah, luckily the storm sort of moved away from me a fair bit, so we didn't get hit too bad. There's a little bit of damage to cabin, but nothing major. Just a little bit of a few staples came out of the wrap, but no, we fared well there. Solutions for low testosterone: workout, 100 push-ups a day, start walking, running. I don't know, go swimming, go whatever you want to do, right? Or more so, whatever you don't want to do. Yeah, go do some hard shit you don't want to do. Get a sweat on, mate, and you'll get your testosterone up. Maybe I should turn off your phone off for 6 months. I don't know. Do I play any instruments? No, I've always wanted to, though. I'd messed around trying to learn to play guitar for about a week at once, but I'm not very good, so obviously not after a week. But I have been thinking about giving that another go, getting a little acoustic guitar. Have you seen the movie The Bluff? No, I haven't. Have you been to the New Zealand bike park? There's lots of different bike parks around, but no, I mostly go skate parks. It's 3 a.m. Not for me. How old am I? I am nearly 39. Next month, I'm 39. I'm trying to learn the guitar. Mind if I ask a question? Do you live in a van? Yeah, you can ask questions, guys. Genuine questions are welcome. I'm in a caravan, yeah. So I'm in a caravan while I'm building like a tiny home cabin. So it was a better option rather than renting somewhere or something, right? I put a caravan I put a caravan in a sheep paddock. I built a garage because I needed to move like 20 cars here I shut down like a car workshop. Recession hit, right? I had rented buildings I had to rent and stuff. I decided to change things up and built a garage, and now I'm building a house. So the best option was to buy a caravan to start with. You've already got a kitchen there. You've got a kitchen, you got a bathroom, gas, power, solar, all of that, right? So you start off in the caravan. It's kind of a delayed gratification thing, right? It kind of sucks living in a caravan for 3 years, but it'll work out. It saves a lot of money in the meantime. Yeah, am I a mechanic? Yeah, I'm a mechanic. Just working, build up cars myself and sell them off, that kind of thing. Nothing. I was a full-time mechanic once upon a time in car workshops and stuff, but had enough of it, man. Had enough of fixing other people's broken shit. Give us a tour of your crib. Give us a tour of your crib. Well, here's this end of the crib. Here's that end of the crib. All right. I hope that helps. I hope that answered your question, mate. Welcome back, Venom. Hello, Waits. How are you, mate? Like living in a caravan, less to clean, less to clean, but I just find it a bit cramped. Like I'm 6'2", so if I stand in here with my boots on, my hair starts rubbing on all the vents on the roof. I smack my head on the vents. I'm just a bit tall, so that's the main thing is smacking my head on the roof. And just like the other things bother me are like the small, shallow kitchen benches and stuff. But yeah, the cabin's getting there. The cabin won't have a kitchen or anything in it. So where this bed is here, I'm going to tear all of this out and I'm going to build like a bit more of a kitchen in here. It'll still have a bed at one end, but I just want to make some bigger benches and stuff, right? So the kitchen and bathroom will essentially be in the camper van. Keep it set up like that. Yeah. Where are you from, Falcon? Oh, there we go. I'm getting a breather on the chat for a moment. Thank you, guys. I was talking like an auctioneer trying to keep up. I think we're pretty good. Am I from the UK? No, we answered that. I think I've caught up. MTV Cribs New Zealand edition. Yeah. Yo, MTV, this is my crib. It's funny you mentioned that because Creator, were you here in the push-up stream? Because I did somebody was asking for a tour when I was doing the push-ups after that. Team Ola was like, oh, I want to see the garage in that, so I showed him around. And I said, oh, yeah, we'll do the MTV Cribs thing. So it's really funny you said that same thing. Rashini, hello. Hey, hello, Pookie. Hi, Pookie. Please, don't spam the same message. I see you said hello. You don't need to fill up my whole chat. It's okay. Tasmania. Oh, rad, bro. I've heard some good things about Tasmania, about like the 4-wheel driving tracks and that are pretty hectic and stuff, and there's actually some really nice scenery, but it's a bit of a secret, eh? Nah, Tasmania's crap, eh, bro? That's what you want me to say. Tasmania, nobody should ever go visit Tasmania. I don't know why he'd want to live there. Yeah, wink, wink. Yeah, I've seen enough, mate. That's a nice spot you got there. Good on you, bro. Yeah, I've been told that before about something about Stray Kids. I haven't seen it, sorry. Any tips for staying consistent? Yeah, get out of your own thoughts. It's your thoughts. Your brain is going to try to keep you in comfort. Your brain is going to try to keep you lazy. Your brain wants to stay the same. Your brain doesn't want change, right? So your thoughts are your past. All your thoughts are your life experience before now, trying to tell you what to do. If you want to be consistent, if you don't feel like working out in your brain's like, oh, we worked out, you say, oh, that's too much. Like, you were born, you knew nothing. So everything in your head, all your thoughts have been taught to you. It's all experiences and lessons, right? If you're going to change any part of yourself and move forward, if you're not happy with something, you're thinking a certain way about it, you have to change that. So you can't use the old thinking. You have to have new thinking, new evidence, right? So the only way to do that is take action. If you want to be more consistent, when you're thinking that way and not being consistent, shut off the brain and just put your boots on and go at something, right? Even if quite often it's easy to go, I'm just going to put 10 minutes at it. It's a really good way to be consistent, because once you're there, I'll spend 10 minutes, and if I'm not feeling it, then I'll walk away, and that's fine. You tried, right? But quite often after 10 minutes, you'll just keep at it. You'll make good progress. You get some music on or whatever helps you flow, right? Find what works for you, man. Like, it's not one size fits all, but, just try to get away from the overthinking, the thoughts. You usually spend more time thinking and worrying about the thing than it takes to do the thing, right? I didn't get a chance to look that up. Sorry, Timothy. No, I've been flat out, mate. I do try to do my best, mate. A lot of Aussies talk a lot of shit about Taz for some reason. It seems like a cool place. Yeah, it does seem like a cool place, man, from what I've seen of the place. Sounds like it'll be the usual, you know. If everybody else is talking shit about something, it's probably really good. No, don't say that, Falcon. We were trying to keep it low key. Falcon. I thought we were trying to keep it low key, Falcon, about the Tasmania thing. I was trying to stop everybody invading your island. I tried, man. You wrecked it. You ruined it. Why? Why? Something special for you, special attention for my favourite viewers. You gave up on rapping. Fair enough. If it's not for you, it's not for you, mate. Okay. Snuffleupagus. Death by Snoo. Yep, Creator, I'll back you up, mate. Yep, sorry, Falcon, we've decided we're gonna invade Tasmania. We're gonna bring a dinghy and a bloke named Daryl. I knew a guy from South Africa once. He told me a story, and he goes, "Oh, funniest thing his brother ever did was his brother was on a fair few drugs, and his brother stole a boat in New Zealand, a sailboat, and he was so high on drugs he decided he was going to try and sail it back to South Africa. And he took this little sailboat and UN. That was a pretty crazy. That's probably one of the most crazy stories I've heard. And like there was news, like it wasn't bullshit. There was news. He's like, oh, here's a news article about my brother. What happened the other week? I'm like, what the fuck? What language is this? English spoken with a New Zealand accent, my friend. There you go. What kind of dog is this? That's a tortoise. Yep. I won't stay on here too much longer. The missus looks a bit tired and we're going to have some more to eat. But I will do another, 15 minutes or so, guys. I won't run away just yet. So, Am I alright? Alright, I'm on out. It's only 7:20. Oh, is it? Oh, okay, sweet. Oh, yeah, I'll just get off before Dennis, Men of Action, the Men of Action channel, if anybody has not joined that one. He's an American guy who does live workouts. He's a Catholic fella. I mod for him in there, and he does 2 live workouts every day. So he'll do like 500 push-ups in like half an hour, stuff like that, and pull-ups and that. So you've probably seen him on live. He's that American guy that goes, he's got the Marine flag, and he goes 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, right? You seen that? And then there's the French guy who ripped him off, going, come on, guys, get it with me. But Men of Action is the original one, guys. So if you want to support a guy, that guy's been on YouTube Live. YouTube won't monetize him because of his opinions and whatever, right? He has been on YouTube Live twice a day, every day, like less a few streams, right? For 5 years. 5 years, man. And they won't monetize him or anything. He does it all for free. He puts up beginner workouts, diet information, everything people could need, right? And, what does he get for it? Trolls in his chat and bullshit. But it's all right. Things happen. But yeah, I'll be heading over to Dennis's stream in about, within the next 30, 40 minutes. Probably stay on here about another 20, take 20 minutes to have a nibble on some more chicken. We got a cooked chookie today. So we went grocery shopping. I got a big piece of, I say I, but I have a partner. I have to remember these things now. It's been like a year. I should be better at this. We got a piece of, like Scotch fillet and slice it up yourself, right? And all that. Got some tins of tuna. What else do we get? Some chicken tendies. We got some pork buns. Have we still got dumplings in the freezer too, I suppose? We're pretty stocked up, eh?
There's not much room in the freezer.
Not much room in the freezer, mate. We're stocked up. This is good, mate. This beats not having much food now. So we're doing better. We're on track. The trucks are fixed. The storm didn't destroy the cabin. I feel blessed. Things going all right. Things are better. Like, my life 3 years ago, man, I was an alcoholic at the pub every night 3 years ago. And, like, my business was collapsing. My last relationship had collapsed. I was fucked, mate. Absolutely fucked. I had, no money and three buildings I was renting and 20 cars with nowhere to put them. And so the last thing I did with the money I had was, gathered up some money, was buy a caravan and bought a garage and a million pieces off Facebook and went, okay, Managed to get use of some land for a while, right? So I do have to move off this land eventually, but you know, it's going to get me through the next few years until the next step of things. And put another shrimp on the barbie from Kevin Jeremy. Kevin Jeremy says, let's put another shrimp on the barbie. I'm sure you like your shrimps on your Ken dolls, don't you, mate? All right. You put it. I bet as a boy you put shrimps on Ken dolls, didn't you? You seem like the sort. Oh, see, you've played knifey spoony before. Oh, that's not a knife. This is a knife. Yeah, Simpsons episode, you know. No. Yeah, you got to be. Let's go to. I was like, hey, Superfly, great to see you, bud. How are you? How much does the caravan cost? Oh, I think it was like $3 or $4 or something. Oh, it might have been. Actually, what did I pick it up? It might have been like $8 or something, which is like, I don't know, 5,000 US or something. It wasn't bad at the time. It was already like in a bad way. It was like a, you know, fix it up type situation, but it's all good. Does the job. Does the job while I build my house. There's some shorts up on the channel, right, where I've got me building the house and stuff. So I'm building a cabin. So be out of here soon enough. But things happen in life. A lot of things happen, and you know, shit goes on. But you always see me get back up again. You always see me keep going and keep trying and keep moving forward. That's the game. There's nothing wrong with failing, right? Just because you fail at something, it doesn't mean you failed. It means that you failed at learning. It means there was a failure in the process of learning something. It doesn't mean you're a failure. It just means you failed at something. Something didn't quite work out as you planned, you know? It's just a small little problem needs your attention or something. You know, get up. You know, get that dirt off your shoulder, you know, MTV, you know, you've just been pimped, you know, like, you know, you just get yourself on up there and keep on going, mate. Waits, you just can't help yourself, can you? I've told Waits all along, right? Waits experience. I've told him all along, whoever asks for mod isn't going to get mod, and you're the person asking for mod the most. You're always just like, oh, you need a mod. Oh, surely you'll mod me now. Oh, mod. Bro, I won't do it. It'll never happen. Because that's all you want to talk about. You're like, how are you? I'm like, good. You're like, mod me. I'm like, no. It's just a running joke at this point. You just, congratulations, you played yourself, bro. Like, come on. You know, I'm going to teach you, you know, you can't get what you want by tugging on daddy's pant leg. Won't work. Please, sir, can I have some mod? Boy Oliver there. Have I eaten my daily Vegemite? Have you eaten your daily Vegemite sandwich? No, I'm not Australian. New Zealanders have Marmite, and I don't like that either. You can't make me. You have water and power on the property? Yeah, bro. Yep, there's a big water tank, and there's a house up the other end of the property, right? So, like, we can parasite off that. But that's part of the plan here is before I go off to say, have my own water tanks, pumps, everything, right? Everything's steel framed, so I can buy my own land eventually and then just, you know, just disassemble everything here, move it, and then assemble stuff. Number 5 is allowed. Assemble stuff. Hello. I didn't bomb Warsaw. I asked him to stop 5 times. I didn't drop bombs on Paris. Hello, dog. Hello. Yes. The Germans have arrived. And that's 60 I sell for $7. Good doggo. Yeah, happy doggo, mate. You misjudged my accent. Yeah, that'll happen, buddy. You stay around here and you never know what you're going to get. He's a cute little pup. She. Yeah, her name's Heidi. She's just over 3 years old, so she's just chilling. Heidi. Nice German name. I nearly named her Sabine after, like, Sabine Schmidt. You know, the Queen of the Nürburgring off the Top Gear episode? I could beat that lap time in a van. Yeah, I nearly named her Sabine. I think my next female German dog I'm going to name Sabine as a tribute to old Sabine Schmidt, the Queen of the Nürburgring. There we go. Seem very clean. You do a self-improvement thing, but why smoke? Oh, I'm not perfect, bro. I'm not perfect, unfortunately. I'm not here to be perfect. I have my flaws, But hey, somebody was saying that yesterday. They're like, oh, what's the point of doing your fitness and your push-ups if you vape? And I was like, well, I'd like to think that vaping and not doing push-ups is worse than vaping and doing push-ups. So yeah, I mean, if we want to be optimal, you could say, I shouldn't vape and just do push-ups, but nobody's perfect, right? Nobody's perfect. She is a great driver. Who's a great driver? Keep supporting. He might pick up Big Dog. Oh, I've picked up Heidi a few times, mate. She's about I think they say she's about 34, 35 kilo. She's got a good size to her. She's about 35 kilo and Jed's about, I think, 30, 33, 32. Guys, have good energy about you. Peace and take care. Thank you very much, mate. That's exactly what I try to do here, man. It's a good energy, good positive chat for people, right? We don't do any of the politics and shit. We're not here to argue and talk, too much. So we have a bit of a laugh and we have the odd bit of accent about Australians, mate, or maybe sometimes our friends come from India. I can say hello. I can do quite a few accent if you want me to do them, but people do not seem to like it very much. People like the accents until I do their one. When I do accents that aren't countries, when I do people seem to respond better, They're nice, how much? I'm not too bad at the Borat some days, so there we go. You think it's a vape. It is a vape, yes, it is a vape. Everyone do it Venom style. Yeah, Venom style, mate. I'm liking that Venom style hashtag, mate. How do these people become mod? By not asking to become mod. By having value to me in the chat, by making it. How do you become mod in this channel? The same way you'd become mod in any channel, by building a rapport of some kind with the host so that they trust you, because I put a lot of work into building this channel, right? Like yesterday I was live, and this week I've done way more stuff, right? But I've been live for probably 25 hours this week, right? I do need to cut it back in some ways because I need to get on with some other stuff. I'm letting myself down and some other people down on some commitments, so I need to reassess that. But I'll do the best I can. That's I've bombed a couple of late nights at really learning the editing software, so now I can churn those out really quick. So that saved me a lot of time. Frank Duck's in the house. Hey Frank, great to see you, brother. Good morning, bro. Yeah, I'm going to be wrapping up before Men of Action goes live. We're going to go see Mr. Dennis. Frank, I've never pointed that out to Dennis. I don't have the heart to tell D-Bird that. Because Frank, you'll know the movie Run Fat Boy Run. With the actor was in Shaun of the Dead. I forget his name, but and Run Fat Boy Run is an amazing movie. Mr. Dennis Doyle from downstairs. I bought you no running shoes, Mr. Dennis. It's all your bloody fault, Mr. Dennis. Yeah, Simon Pegg. That's it. I also love the Simon episodes where Simon Pegg was in Black Books as well. And what was the other one where they were killing off all the villagers? He was a cop. Hot Fuzz. That was like one of the real big ones on DVD. That's right. Yeah, Simon Pegg. Yeah, Simon Pegg. His episodes in Black Books were brilliant as well. He was the manager at the fancier bookstore next door. So I thought you all had every venomous and poisonous creature known to man. No, that's Australia. Yeah, none of that here. It's great. That's why I won't live in Australia. Fuck that. I'm good. Am I a Jew? No, not Jew here. No. I am an Indian American. Your accent is better than mine. Damn. I just have this image right there in my head that you look like Aziz Ansari. Just immediately. It just comes. Flight of the Conchords, right? The New Zealander Australian episode. Flight of the Conchords, where the fruit stand guy hated the New Zealanders. It was a brilliant show. Ever had the Mighty Boosh in NZ? No, I definitely heard of it. I think I saw some clips because it was like the Mighty Boosh, if my memory serves correctly, was like almost like a late night show about sports and like footy and stuff, and they kind of just took the piss. I did see some bits and pieces of it. Some Aussies have mentioned it, but geez, man, it's a long time ago. I think it may have been on TV here briefly. But somebody else from little old NZ may be able to confirm. You guys get through the song okay? Yeah, bro. Yeah, it ended up moving a lot more east, way more east than they modeled it at. It was pretty much they had 20 models of where it would go, and it went the furthest away it could have. And I was like, sweet. So maybe it was just some scaremonger or whatever. But we got a reasonable amount of wind and rain. But hey, I'm counting my blessings, man. The storm moved away from us, and yep, it pulled a bit of the wrap off at the top, popped out some staples. I ordered some staples today for the staple gun because I'd run out. And I ordered all the they're all bronze. They're all bronze rosehead nails for the cedar. So you've got to use a bronze nail. They're like a bronze silicon nail, and they have a blunt kind of tip on them, and almost like a square shank to them for nailing on cedar. So yeah, I've ordered all of those. So that should turn up hopefully tomorrow, day after. Then I'll start cladding the house. But like again, yeah, I've kind of got to really start dividing my time better between blocks in the day that I do my workout stream and that. If the weather, like depending on the weather, it'll either be house or car. But I've kind of got to, if I'm going to put 2 hours into the, I'm kind of making the rule at the moment for myself. I'm thinking if I do an hour on the house, I've got to go do an hour on the car's garage stuff, right? I've got to start just spreading my time out a bit more and changing thing a bit more. Otherwise, I'll work on the house for like 4 hours, then I just kind of burn myself out a bit. With ADHD, I find it's better if I spend half an hour on something, then I go do something else, then I go do something else, then I go do something else, and then kind of, scurry around. It's like, that's what I've learned about ADHD is to lean into it rather than take normal self-help advice of like, oh, just lock in and grind. It's like, I can't do that. Then you find out with ADHD stuff, it's like there's a different way of doing it, a different way of actually taking control and working in a different way, and that's where ADHD can be productive, And I've been off that for a while, right? I've very much been clawing my way back, but I've had a conversation with a friend a couple of days ago, and he explained things in a bit of a different way, and I was able to ask some earnest questions, right, and move forward, get some better responses, and I definitely see his perspective a lot more now. As much as I felt wronged in some ways with situations, I definitely understand his perspective a lot more, and working through all of that, just some stuff I got to sort out. It's all good. It's all handled. It'll all work out. But it's just I'm letting myself down. I do a lot, but I could be doing a lot more. I could be it's literally just Instagram scroll time, like an hour or two a day. There's probably a couple of hours a day I waste that aren't just like having a coffee and chilling. Like I come in for a coffee and I should just have a coffee and go sip it on the deck and maybe watch a few reels. Who cares? But I end up sitting inside for an hour or two and then I'll edit all my videos while I'm here. Then something else happens, right? And then it's, I get annoyed when I don't feel I've got enough done in a day, right? So I'm really trying to improve that situation. That's sort of why I've been heading off Dennis's streams a bit earlier and that. I'm trying to just get to sleep a bit earlier and take care of myself a bit more. I'm going all right. I'm definitely, I'm still trying to hit that new prime, right? But I've definitely been building it up. That's why I did the push-ups. I did 500 push-ups on the Hurricane, Frank. I made that live public, by the way, guys. Usually I just leave them private, but if you go to my live tab on the channel, the Hurricane push-ups, I did 500 push-ups outside on the deck in the rain and the wind, and yeah, a lot of it was pretty quiet with the wind and stuff, but there were some good gusts. It wasn't I thought it was going to be a bit crazier than that, but I can't complain. With ADHD, I've noticed if I'm interested in something, I don't have any problem staying focused on it. But if I'm not, it's normal ADHD. Yeah. If you'll go for what interests you and drives you because it's giving you a lot of dopamine. So what I'm really trying to focus on is I can do that stuff, but I need to do some at the other stuff, right? So you do the hard stuff first. So like tomorrow I'm going to work on I'll do my push-ups, which is a real hard thing to do and whatever. Then like I feel like doing something a bit more enjoyable, which is so I'll do with the house for a bit. And then I'm going to go to the garage and put half an hour at the car, then come back to the house for half an hour and stuff, right? So with ADHD, we like novelty. We crave novelty and things we enjoy in that. So you want to mix it up rather than be like, I've got to go do 10 hours of shit I don't want to do. Like, who the fuck's going to get up for that, right? You'll never be wrong when everyone says you're right. It's true. But who has everyone say they're right? Everybody has doubters, mate. Our own mind's our biggest enemy, right? Come on, Newcastle. Oh, another mosquito coming. I don't know what type of plumbing systems are used domestically in New Zealand, but Give any plumbing advice once you get into the inside of the cabin. Oh yeah, we don't need to. We're not worried about that, Frank. I do appreciate it, mate. I do appreciate the offer and the care for me there, mate. But yeah, we're not. We've got there's a house on the property we go to for that, and we got the caravan as well. But usually we don't use the caravan just because you have to empty it, obviously. So yeah, there's a house. It's a little bit of a walk, but nothing too major. But yeah, it's just at the other end of the land. So yeah, it all works out. But yeah, you can't really put plumbing in these kind of things. You can, like, if you go through a lot of extra paperwork and stuff, but as far as it being a sleep out and the rules it's under and what it comes under, you're not meant to really do that stuff in it. So I'm gonna have like an outdoor shower box type thing as well, of some kind. I have some ideas. So it's be one of those LPG water heaters. Got one for like $10 off the internet. I got a used LPG water heater thing. So plumb that up and yeah, get a outdoor shower going. Round two I try and always get the hardest type first thing. Everything is easier after that. Yeah, that's the eat the frog mentality, right, creator? That's exactly why I do the push-ups each day, man. As I don't want to do push-ups every day, man. I do not want to be on here every day doing 300 push-ups at all. But I know I need to. I know it's the hard thing that, it's like David Goggins runs and everyone goes, oh, all day David Goggins cares about, all he loves is running. David Goggins hates running. David Goggins has always hated running. David Goggins was a 300-pound fat man who started running. And the reason he did it is because he hates it, because it sucks, right? So you do the things that suck first, and then you get the reward, right? D-Bird does it as well, right? He comes on, he does his workout, then he hits his vape, right? It's work, then it's reward. So that's, but don't be too hard on yourself, creator, man. Just find your way with it. It's just for me, the main reason I do the push-ups as well, bro, is just, it's hard, but it's creating natural dopamine in the morning. One of the worst things you can do, like, you got everything with social media that they say, wake up and like don't start scrolling on your phone and stuff. It's 100 times worse with neurodivergent people, right? So it is best to try and regulate it better. So I get in 50 push-ups, at least 50 push-ups a day in the morning. That's all I'd say, bro. Honestly, like the extra push-ups I do, like it builds the mind a bit, whatever. I like doing it, but at 50 push-ups, you're in a good spot, right? You just do 5 at a time or something. How to build discipline? Exactly what I'm talking about, man. Join my workouts and just do push-ups with me every day. You can watch me do 300 push-ups every day. Aim for 50. You'll feel better. I promise. I guarantee you, anybody, if you want to join my fitness stream, I'm on there doing 300 push-ups. I'm doing sets of 10. Do 2 at a time or something if you want. Do 1, right? Get in 50 of those a day for the mind, and once you take a little bit of action towards improving yourself, and you just go, I'm going to do 50 push-ups a day no matter what, and maybe you do them 10, and then but you want to do them in one session, right? That would be my suggestion. But yep, so I do that every day, guys. In about, what are we? Let's say about 14 hours, 13 or 14 hours. I'll do a live workout. So I do them every day, 300 push-ups every day. So if you want to join me and do like 50 of the push-ups or something. The other one is, if you want to do some push-ups, man, to get you started, you do not try keep up with his pace. The disclaimer is fitness channels and stuff. Don't try keep up with the person on the screen who's been doing it for years, right? But Men of Action is going live in about 15 minutes. If you check out the page Men of Action, I'm a mod in there, bro. He's the guy who inspired me to start my channel, right? He was the first YouTube live fitness person I found, and I'm a great supporter of him. So yeah, Men of Action. Okay, Men of Action is the name of the channel. So we'll be there in 15 minutes. I'll be signing off here shortly. And yeah, Frank's a mod for Mr. Dennis Doyle from downstairs. Yeah, been trying to get better at push-ups later. Rough while and stop working out much. I've been starting to get back into it, trying to rebuild muscles and routines I lost. I'm going through the exact same thing, creator, man. I've been failing myself a lot and stuff, and I started doing this on YouTube, and like my first channel was like in August, bro, and I was really consistent, and I died off over Christmas with it, and I got inconsistent in doing other things, and yeah, so I'm right at the same spot, bro. I've been back doing like the 200 to 300 push-ups a day, only for probably 10 days straight, something like that at the moment. Like, it's a hard life over here, right? I'm putting on a show. Like, it's a hard life, ain't it? Hard life being a dog. Baby puppy. She goes very very blonde in the when her fur molts off for before she gets her long coat for winter, and she gets this really short blonde coat. Yeah, plastic. Yeah, I feel you, bro. Everybody's got their own way. Like that's the thing is he is who he is, right? He has his way. I'm happy to support him and his message, right? I do support the guy in his message just because he's trying to do something good, right? He has his beliefs, but I stand by him. It's all good. For me, it matters that he's helping people, right? He's helping people, and I am baptized and stuff. My family raised me around the church and stuff, but my family left the church because of all the gossip and stuff. So I went to like Sunday school and all that, right? But my family left the church. We stopped going because there was all this drama and gossip. People would always gossip behind your back and stuff. My family just had enough of it and just went, nah, we don't want to be around it. Have a good one. Gonna catch you later. Awesome. Yep, creator. But yeah, do check out D-Bird's channel as well if you're not there. Tuesday, isn't it? It's Monday. Not that far ahead. So it's 7:45 p.m. on Monday evening, my good friend. Great to have you come by, creator. Great to have everybody come by. Thank you for being here, guys. I do appreciate. We're having a go check. We got 58 votes on the poll. How many push-ups should I start with? If you're not doing push-ups at all, just like figure out how many push-ups you can do in a row. Like if you can do like barely just do 10 push-ups, I'd say just do sets of 5 until you go, and then you do 5 push-ups, wait 1 minute, do another 5. Wait 1 minute, do another 5. And then if you can't do 5 after a minute, drop it to like 3 or something, right? So it's just start building it up. If you can do 10 push-ups in a row, like quite easily, and you get to like 15 or something before you're on the floor, then I'd do 10, wait a minute, do 10, and probably after 30 or 40 total, you're going to be like, I need to do 5. So just drop it down, right? Understand with anything you ever learn that you're beginning to do something, right? So like push-ups, like learning to walk, right? From crawling, you're going to fall out, you're going to fail. Failure is the process of learning anything. I can't stress that enough to people. I just came across your channel just right now. I want to tell you that you are beautiful, just the way you are, and I hope you have a very nice and beautiful weekend. Thank you very much, my friend. Much appreciated. It's just Ray. Make sure you drop a sub. It's just Ray. I'd like some more lovely messages like that around here. I appreciate it very much. I got to screenshot that now. Sorry, apparently I muted it somehow. I don't even know how I did that. I didn't even think I touched the screen. What did I do? My bad. Well, it's been a few days since I did that. You learn more from failure than you ever do from success. Yeah, I mean, yeah. So what I was talking about was failure being the process to get the success usually, right? It's usually we failed at something but to get success. Sometimes things are just random luck, right? But yeah, failure is the process. And people are like, why does life suck so much? Why is suffering? Why is it so hard? It's like, because if there weren't hard things, nothing would have value. You have to have the opposite force, right? You can't just have good things where you wouldn't know good things were good, right? If everybody had a Lamborghini, nobody would value a Lamborghini, right? If Lamborghinis were as common and as a Toyota Corolla, right? I'm sure somebody's going to be like, I like Corollas more than Lambos, and I'm almost inclined to agree with you. So Team Ola, South London, get in, South London, Team Ola, South London. South London, moving, grooving, building businesses, building everything. You can build planter boxes. Love it. I love that, man. I love his enthusiasm. He's a peppy little spitfuck, isn't he? I like him. I like Team Ola. I like him. Me and him. See, me and Team Ola, we've got great things going. Me and that lad, we can achieve great things together. Me and Team Ola. No, I haven't seen that. Where is what is that show movie? What's that on there, Frank? I'll check it out, man. Oh, I suppose we got to crack our knuckles. What else we got? So I don't know if we're going to get all the drunkies on D-Bird's chat tonight. There, Frank, but we'll find out soon enough. I am gonna wrap it up now, guys. Yep, top man. Yeah, where do I find it? What series on Netflix about London gangs exploding? Oh, okay, yep. It'll probably have to wait until I get Netflix again. So what I do is I cycle through apps. So I'll get like Disney for a month, then Amazon Prime for a month, then I'll get Netflix and stuff, right? So rather than having all the subscriptions, right, and they take so long to update content, I just end up sort of changing each month. Looks out good. You know, a lot more variety. Was nice chatting. Yeah, fantastic. Plastic fantastic. It was fantastic. Thank you. I didn't even mean to say fantastic. I saw the name Plastic and I was like, oh, they're fantastic. Yeah, man, that's fantastic, bro. I'm glad you had a good time. Then I remembered your name is Plastic Fantastic. Plastic Fantastic, Mr. Bombastic. Yeah. Very good. That wasn't the original lyric, but yeah. Mr. Bombastic. Those were the guy, man. Fuck, I missed the 90s. Early 2000s. Those were the days. But that's all right. You can still listen to the music. You can still buy a PlayStation 2. You can cling on. Yep, have a good evening. See you on the next one. Thank you very much, guys. It's been a pleasure. It's been a great week stream. We got like 60 votes on the poll. It's been awesome. So I do appreciate it, guys. It's been good fun. We'll be heading over to Men of Action channel now. If anybody wants to check out some push-ups with a crazy American going 1, 2, 3, 4, and he yells a lot, but he's there to help people. So if you're looking for some more inspiration and a bit of a show, me and Frank here will be modding over there. Men of Action is the name of the channel. Make sure you drop him a sub. Do check him out. He will yell at you if you say dumb shit. He ain't me. He has his own way. So, yeah, maybe I'll see some of you there. But, if you get scared, I'll see you here tomorrow. I'll help heal your traumas you got from Dennis telling you to go F yourself. Yep, dbird0311. But if you just search Men of Action, you'll find the channel. He'll be live in, literally 9 minutes, man. He'll be on there real soon. All right. Thank you very much, guys. It's been awesome. And I'll see you soon. Thanks, guys.